Hey guys, I think I'm ready to start asking for videos. Thank you to everybody who sent me one. You did it very quickly, I'm very impressed, but I haven't actually asked for anything yet. Alright, so I'm working on this project. It's not for this channel, it's a little more professional. I only get a couple of spots for people to be in this main thing, but I wanted to try to find a way to work in more of you guys to an opening intro, like maybe MMPR theme music, and we would have a whole bunch of different people standing or sitting with their collection or something, or posing. So maybe you guys can help me brainstorm a little bit and very quickly, because I have to really get moving on this thing. For example, let's say this would be a submission. Hang on. So maybe here I'm standing in front of my display and I'm showing off my Mega Blade and something like that or something. I don't know, maybe doing a morph thing. That's not even the right morph. You know? You guys can kind of help me think of what would look cool, what would be fun for people that don't get to sit and have an interview and actually talk, but still want to be in this thing. I don't know if I'm really able to shout about what this is for, but I'm sure some of you guys have already figured it out, and of course, those of you who private message me, I'll talk more about it. I kind of took it upon myself to reach out on my channel to find more people. I could be like one of those girls on Wheel of Fortune or something. Or a new car. I don't know. I'm not a girl. You know what I mean. I'm very out of it. Alright, maybe I could say the word DVD. Maybe you'd see yourself on a DVD release of something that's Power Ranger related that I'm not really going to shout too much about here. So we're looking for people with Power Ranger collections, Power Ranger props. In my last video I said California. The reason I mentioned California is because if I had to come to you, I can't leave the state. If you can film yourself, doesn't matter where you live. If this is interesting to you and you want to be part of this, just for credit and getting to see yourself in a DVD, private message me. Something that I wish I had thought of earlier. Are there any Japanese fans of American Power Rangers living in Japan who collect Power Rangers from the US and import it like we do with Super Sentai? I've never actually met anyone or heard of anyone doing that. There was that one time where I sent Mr. S at CS Toys a Red Ranger figure for him to look at and review. I thought that would be kind of fun. Today we're doing a reverse pack and ship for CS Toys International. We're always ordering toys from Japan. I thought it might be funny to kind of send one of our toys to Japan. So I'm sending Mr. S a red Megaforce Ranger.
Now it's time for the to open the this American figures in Matsuyama. This is the very first time for me to open that, this American figures. We don't have this. No, you cannot find these in Japanese Toys R Us. Okay, so thanks to the Bruno.
I've never met any other kids or adult collectors living in Japan who are collecting American toys, which is kind of a funny concept, I think. If I was a huge Super Sentai fan living in Japan, I would definitely be importing or trying to import the bad guys from the American line at least. I would probably want the Mega Blade. Oh, even the Ranger figures, because in most cases this is what you get in Japan. Well, now there's figure arts, but these are like the action figures. They move here and there, and that's about it. But like the 4-inch, 5-inch figures, 8-inch, 6.5-inch. Like this is, Japan doesn't really get anything like this. This is kind of funny. Alright, you, get over there. You, move it. This is a stick-up. Get over there now. Go on, keep going. I'll shoot you. Sorry, Justin, I think I just made you a bank robber. I think I might still have 1 or 2 openings, possibly, for people that can actually be interviewed and actually talk about stuff. Possibly more if you're okay with just credit. If you are okay with just being credited and want to say something about like a really rare piece or something about your collection, I think I can get that approved. But anything that you guys submit, you are granting permission for like worldwide distribution and credit only kind of thing. Just know that. And if that's okay, then I think this is a really cool and somewhat rare opportunity. So everybody kind of put your creative thinking caps on and try to think of some way that you can shoot a couple of seconds of something that would look good in like a montage, cut to Power Ranger music. Something like that. That's pretty cheesy, but I don't know, maybe you're doing like a morph thing. Hopefully you can do better than I can. If you're wearing a costume, you can probably see in my eyes that I've had a severe lack of sleep and I'm a little... So maybe you guys can kind of help think. If you wanted to answer some questions anyway, and it's okay with me using them for this project, How long have you been collecting Power Rangers? Why Power Rangers? What is your rarest item? How big is your collection? What do you collect? Is it figures, props, autographs? I know some people have some really impressive framed things. I've seen like morphers. So some of you I'll respond to on Facebook. You've already contacted me. If you want to send me a follow-up message having seen this video, that helps me because I've got a lot of people to respond to, so it'll help me see you. Your message will come to the top. I'll also put the questions in the description below, and I can send them to you a private message. Some shooting tips: use a tripod. Have somebody who can hold a camera somewhat steady, or maybe there's a piece of furniture or something that you could rest a camera on if you don't have a tripod. I'm looking for slightly better quality than just taking like a low-res camera and just going like that with the camera to your collection. We want to see you. We want to see something behind you or in front of you or holding or something like that. Have a parent, a friend. Oh, speaking of parent, if you're a kid under 18, then have your parents talk to me, please. Parent or legal guardian has to be okay with this. This is like $7. They sell it at Target, Walmart, Kmart, Best Buy, anywhere that sells camera stuff. You can find one of these things. You can put that anywhere. Camera screws onto it. This is actually what I use for to light my vlogs when I'm sitting at my desk. It's a milk carton. I'm sure most of you guys have those. It's one of those energy lights. This I got at Home Depot, $6, clamps onto things. So I made a softbox, really cheap. This is a very not fancy tripod, good to have. I use this for all of my desk filming, probably under $20. The quality does not need to be spectacular or anything. You don't have to edit it. And if you're speaking, please don't have any background music because we can't use that. It has to just be you in a quiet room speaking. Just for people that want to say something. It just has to be your voice. And if you want to trim it, that saves me time, but like don't worry about adding titles or cross dissolves or anything. I don't need any of that. It seems like a lot of people know ways to post videos for me to like download. And if you just have a YouTube account, it's very easy for us to just put your video as unlisted, send me the link, and I can download it from YouTube. That's really easy to do because YouTube just converts it and I can take any of those formats. Even if it's a Windows thing, I can get it very easily from YouTube. September 24th is my cutoff. I'll need your stuff before then, so I think that's a Tuesday. Tuesday, September 24th. After that, I can't take anything else. Brainstorm among yourselves in the comments. Talk to me on Facebook. Alright, let's get to work. Thank you guys for watching. Good night.